Alright, Outlaw Radio Live audience, the long anticipated interview is happening right here, right now. We have none other than Yukmouth on the line. How you doing tonight, brother?
Shit, I'm golden, man. What's up with you?
Nothing much, man. Been excited for this interview. I'm just glad it's happening, but I know you're really busy. You got shows coming up, records coming out. So I'm going to cut to the chase and get to the interview, and I have to ask, how did you get your start in music?
Basically, signing with C-No Records, with Drew Down, you know what I mean? Basically, me and Numb signed C-No Records in 93. We came out with the song Ice Cream Man, the video, you know what I mean? The video, was a hit, you know what I mean? California hit. We had the Ice Cream Truck and Triple Gold Days, which was also putting up Friday movie after that. So we made waves, Master P also used the title after that too. But we were the first ones to do it. So that made noise. Drew Down album made noise. 10th of the year, the single, everything. So that album made noise and put us all on, basically. So after that album, we all got deals with major record labels. You know what I mean? He got signed to Relativity, Drew Down, and we got signed to Virgin Records. And that's when we started our solo album. Came out with Operation Stackover. So that's how it all started, though, as far as the industry,
And you know what? Virgin Records back in the day was a freaking huge record label, man. So that's a good achievement to get signed to right off the bat.
Oh yeah, man, it was definitely huge, man. At that time, Janet was over there. Shit, there was a lot of big people over there. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was huge. You know what I mean? Period.
So I have to ask, how did you get the name Yukmouth? Where did that name come from?
It was a cartoon, man, back in the day. I think it was a dude named Mighty Man or something like that. And he had a dog. His sidekick name was Yukmouth. He had a dog house over there. And his special power was taking his dog house off, scaring everybody. So that was Yukmouth, you know what I mean? So that's where I got the name from. It was like the 70s cartoon, 80s. So that's where I got the name from.
How did you get hooked up with Numbskull?
Me and Numbskull, man, junior high school. I met him in the 8th grade. We was all going to Westlake Junior High School, and he had a rap group called Brothers with Potential, and I eventually, befriended him and got in the group, and we've been kicking it ever since. So yeah, I know him since 8th grade.
And you guys have some amazing chemistry on the mic, man. You guys produce some of the most classic hip-hop albums to date, so thank you for your contribution to music, brother. I gotta say that.
Thanks, man. Shout out to BWP, Numbskull, his group. They was the rappers in the school. I wasn't even a rapper, but they gave me that itch to want to pick up a pen and write. So shout out to them, brothers. That's probably what he's doing this shit, Shout out to them,
And this next question I got, you probably answered this 1,000 times, but one of the Loonies' most famous songs is "I Got 5 on It." How did that legendary track come to be?
Shit being broke, having 5 on it, man. You know what I mean? And basically came up with the idea. You know what I mean? Like everybody always rap about, getting high, but they don't rap about what it takes to get high. And came up with the title when we started freestyling, and it started off as a verse, but it's going back to back. That's the original, the 5 on it. That's at the end of the album. And we just talking to each other on the first verse like that. So that was the original verse that was written. You know what I mean? And then from then on, we was on the hunt to get the beat. So we got the album, Club Nouveau album. Got hooked up with the producer, Tone Capone, through our executive producer, B&H. He knew Tone. So he hooked us up with Tone and gave Tone a record. The rest is history, man. He put the splash on that motherfucker, and I had the hook. So I was saying the hook like rapping it. He was like, nah, this sounds better with a singer. And he said, I know somebody from Time Next Social Club that's actually down with Club Nouveau, who could sing it. We was like, oh shit, we using the Club Nouveau song and one of their singers, that's dope. So he had Mike Marshall come sing the hook that I wrote, and it sound shit. After that, it was amazing. Fucking out the park, period. But we never thought that it would be a classic or a worldwide hit like this, but we knew we had one for the Bay Area, definitely. live up to Pimp of the Year. You know what I mean? So, it outdid Pimp of the Year actually. So, man, but shout out to Drew for that inspiration because he made us want to go hard because this shit was so hard. You know what I mean? Drew Down and Thanks, they made a classic with that Pimp of the Year. So we're like, if we up next, we got to come like that. If we can't come none less. You know what I mean? Period. Drew Down already set the bar up high. So we got to come as high as that. Oh, you know what I mean? So we're set to try to keep it at that same bar that Pimp of the Year was. So shout out to Drew Down, people, putting the bar that high,
And I have to say, that's one of the most classic songs you guys ever made. It's still popping here on the radio down in Canada as well, so.
Oh, yeah, good. Thanks, man. Shit, God is good, man. Program directors, the DJs, the club DJs, the record labels, the marketing team, the fans, everybody, man. Everybody who supported this from day one, man, made it a classic, period. So, shout out to y'all,
So, speaking of another classic, in 1997, the Luniz track called Stomp, was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group. How does it feel knowing you and Numbskull were nominated for a Grammy?
That's amazing, man. That's like a dream come true, man. All I just wanted to do was just have a record deal. You know what I mean? Now, I didn't plan on going platinum or gold. I just wanted to rap in the studio, so everything after that is beyond this world. So, yeah, that Grammy nod is serious, man. Super serious. Because it came from Quincy Jones' album, that Stomp. Quincy Jones' album, Juke Joint. He usually do the Back on the Block type series, like compilations with all the celebrity buddies. And we was popping, so he had us on it, man. And not only us on that song, I think it's Shaq, Coolio, a few other dudes on that song, but it's like a team song. We all on that thing. But it got nominated. We didn't win, but still Grammy nominated is huge accomplishment in hip hop, period. Music, period. A lot of people did great music, never got nominated, so or won a Grammy. So that's a huge accomplishment. We got the plaque from Quincy Jones hanging on our wall. You know what I mean? So it's a huge accomplishment, man. It let us know that we made some noise with that class. You know what I mean? To have Quincy Jones want to get you on his album, that's huge. So we definitely did our thing.
Honestly, I have to say, and that song itself, you know what I mean? It's not every day, like you said, a rap duo actually gets nominated for a Grammy, so that's actually really good. Not a lot of people even get that.
Right. So for us to get that's huge. So yeah, I accomplished everything. I mean, we accomplished everything that we wanted to do in rap part B. You know what I mean? I know I had beyond my wildest dreams. You know what I mean? Even my solo career going platinum. You know what I mean? With Thug Out the Appalachian. So I mean, I never thought I could go solo, let alone get a plaque with it. So yeah, my wildest dreams came through with this music. Did what beyond what I expected, man. So God is good,
And I do have to ask, you were also friends with the legendary, the late great Tupac Shakur. If you don't mind me asking, how did you and him get connected?
That wasn't my buddy like that. That was an associate. That was really Shock G and them, people. You know what I mean? My cousin, the Gov, and his people, they were older than me. But Pac, I really linked up with him through Digital Underground. When Digital Underground was working on our album, Operation Stackover, and Shock, we got to doing songs together and stuff. So we was at one of his video sets, and he brought Pac through. We got to really chop it up with him on that one. And then at E40 video shoot, Players Ball, I got a chance to really chop it up with him. And a couple other times I met him, like at Roscoe's and all that before he even signed to Death Row. So, it's been, like that type of relationship. But I know he respected us because he tried to get us on the One Nation album, which Numb was able to get on it, and Drew was able to get on it. But I was locked up in jail, so I didn't make the studio session. So, he definitely, shouted us out on that when he did that interview. So he definitely had love for us, So, and I'm back in rest in peace. But that wasn't my buddy like that, no.
Yeah, I guess Pac always, tried to help out artists, you know what I mean? He was always that person to help others out.
Yeah, that was Mac Mall, homie, you know what I mean? Like, man, him and Mac Mall, hella tight. Him and Ray Love, hella tight. You know what I mean? Him and C-Bo tight. You know what I mean? Be Legit. them type of dudes, we tight with them. They was older. We came in the younger, the next generation. Luniz be like the hieroglyphic age, young dudes. So, they were older, but yeah, salute the pop.
So, getting away from your music career for a minute, in 1996, you were in a movie called Original Gangstas. How did you land that movie role, and what was it like doing that movie?
We landed the role because Virgin was doing the soundtrack. I guess they probably was doing the movie too, because not only us, people from Rap A Lot who also had a deal. That Virgin, was on the movie too. That's why you think Bushwick Bill, the Ghetto Boys, seeing us. Even Drew Down, who wasn't even on the label, he had a main role in the movie, So we filmed it in Gary, Indiana. My first time out there, that shit looked like a deserted city, But it was love, It felt like I was right at home, projects in the Ville, that's where I'm from. So seeing other projects and other, ghettos, but, along with me, it just reminded me of where I was from, Serious, I fit right in, I ain't feel scared or nothing. So I was chilling. I loved it. The experience was dope. To be on the set with Pam Grier, Jim Brown, the dude that played on not Martin, but goddamn what's my dude, man. Anyway, man, the Jamie Foxx show, man. The dude that be at the desk, the bell man. He was like the lead gangster in the movie. So, and there was a couple other big artists. Big actors and actresses up in there too. So it was just dope to be around there, get the energy. See how they work. Got out Shaheem. He was in it. Can't forget my Wu-Tang homeboy. Shaheem was in the movie. Yeah, it was a dope experience, man. We all got to do our one too. Got a little cameo on the movie.
And you know what? Nowadays they don't make movies like they used to. The movie Original Gangstas was made in '96. They don't really make good quality movies like that anymore, man. So I was privileged to watch that movie, and it's dope. I gotta say that. I enjoyed it.
Right. Dope. Real dope movie. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Still getting checks off of that, man. Thank you.
That's the best way to do it. Royalties, gotta get them royalties. In 1996. Oh, sorry.
Hey, I said royalties all that. I was just commenting on what you said. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. But in 1996, as you mentioned in the, as you mentioned in the last question, you signed a solo deal at Jay Prince's Rap A Lot Records. How did you get linked up with Jay Prince, and how did that deal come to be?
Basically just being from the Ville, being from Oakland, my project, he already doing business with my big homie Steven, rest in peace. So he already had a deal with Rap A Lot, so they already was familiar with my neighborhood and, my OGs. So they was already doing business, already had people from my neighborhood working at Rap. So when we did the Virgin deal, Rap A Lot is also signed the Virgin too. So we was on promotional tour together and all that shit, studios together and shit. So it was like a brotherhood, a family. So doing them studio sessions, they use our producer, we use their producer. So Tone Capone, who made 5 on it, he'd be over there with them, making some beats with them, And while they mixing and mastering, Tone Capone and Mike Payne to come over and do beats for us. So while they doing beats for us, everybody listening, And I'm basically in the studio by myself. Numb out doing, God knows what. But he doing his thing, and he not really in the studio. I'm just putting it together, just leaving his verse open, and just handling everything, the beats, the picking the beats, the hooks, everything. I'm doing it all. And Jay was like, man, you need a solo deal. You're doing everything by yourself. I was like, man, you're right. I am doing this by myself at this time, And it was like, you smoke a lot, right? So you need to be a Rap A Lot. But before that, my homeboys that worked at Rap A Lot, Rico, who's Devin the Dude manager, Starface manager, a couple other people manager over there. He's from my neighborhood, so he's putting it in Jay at the time. He's Tone Capone, doing them beats for Scarface and Untouchable Out when they was in Jay like Simon Solo. Mike Dean was in his ear, so it really came from the team, like honest, And he came at me like, yeah, let's do it, So yeah, that was like in '96 when we were recording on Lunatic Music album, when I first got approached.
And also, speaking of record labels, in 1998 you founded Smoke a Lot Records. How did that iconic label come to be, and what artists are currently signed to it?
I started Smoke a Lot Records in '98 because I had an artist signed called Fastball Luniz, and I got him signed to Geffen Records. You know what I mean? So I got the deal over there. That's the start of my record label. And we left that label because I guess it got took over by MTA. As far as the hip hop division, the MTA at that time was mainly, R&B driven. So we didn't trust the directors, so we asked to leave, and they let us leave. You know what I mean? So we had other deals on the table, but you know how it goes. You know what I mean? Too many hands in the cookie jar, cause fucked up the paperwork, and had people stop answering the phones. So that happened, and I ended up doing my next deal with Rap-A-Lot, my joint venture, which I put the United Ghettos of America series out with Mac Dre, the DVDs, and the compilations to go with them, man. So that was my next deal with Rap-A-Lot, and Bayside first, then I'll get Rap-A-Lot. Yeah, I've been, and then keeping it afloat since then. But my main groups have just been the regime as a total, as a whole. I ain't got nobody, just signed solo-wise, nothing, just the regime as a whole. The entity,
And also, you and Numbskull have recruited a new Luniz member by the name Cuzzo Fly. How did you guys get linked up with him, and what made you decide to turn it into a trio instead of a duo?
Well, we've been rocking with Fly for like over 10 years now. So he's been down with us through the good times and the bad times, and a motherfucker that really stays stylish, you know what I mean, when it's good and bad. Sometimes you only get people that's around when shit good, you know what I mean, but motherfuckers stick around when it's bad, he mean he real stylish, and he's down for the whole roller coaster ride, not just for the fun part, but the scary part, the bad part too. So just them being stylish, you know what I mean, proved his loyalty to me. He deserved it, you know what I mean. And Numb seen it, you know what I mean, with him. Numb just got out in 2016, so these last 4 years, you got to really know Cuzzo Fly. He's been on the road with him and shit, so he's like, yeah, he deserved to be in the group. So Numb actually, made him a member, at the beginning of this year, actually. You know what I mean? New Year's Eve. So Fly became official third member. So he deserved it, man. He done worked his ass off. He done been with us around the world, overseas and back. He really earned it. So, yeah, definitely, man. Third member, Cuzzo Fly.
And I can actually say for the record, he is a very genuine guy. Me and him have been chopping it up over messages. He was the first Luniz member I actually booked for a show. And I've been spinning his music. He's a really down-to-earth guy. So, it's always good to have people in your life that are actually there through the good and bad times.
Period. You don't find them like that. It's hard, especially in this naughty type of, type of situations. Like these youngsters, they ain't loyal. They just loyal to the money. Whoever popping, they rocking with them. So, like, it's actually a roller coaster, man. Niggas will be popping today and be gone tomorrow. Shout out Fetty Wap, but he was the illest nigga like a couple years ago, man. You can't hear from him. You don't even know where he at, but that's how finicky the game is. You know what I mean? So with the game so finicky and everybody chopping shit, it's really dope to have solid people that just stay down, 10 toes down regardless, and that's Cuzzo Fly.
And also, you just dropped a new album called Double Dragon. How did that record come to be, and where can we buy copies?
Oh, man, shout out my regime partner, man, Gatlin. Me and the Gatlin came out with the Double Dragon shit, man. Man, that motherfucker is beastie, man, period. We got a couple videos out. Let me get my feet wet. We got Live and Direct. What's the other one we got? We got another one coming out, though, called, man, Who Raised You Niggas, man. That's going to drop, like, tomorrow, I think. This motherfucker will be so controversial. Watch this one. That's all I'm going to say, but... Yeah, man, we got our feet on the gas on this one, man. Me and Gatlin spanked their ass, man. I think Steve-O on the album. Al Pacino on the album, a few other dudes. But it's mainly about me and the Gatlin. Gassing that motherfucker. So you get that motherfucker at all your digital platforms, you know what I mean? Download, stream platforms. Also, go order it at your nearest Moms and Pop store. If you got a Moms and Pop's record store in your neighborhood or your city, they definitely got it. If not, man, always order hard copies at SmokeALotRecords.com, man, straight up. So that's for that Double Dragon, man. Spanking their ass, man. Shout out to Gatlin, Beijing Life.
And you know what? That album is straight bangers from start to finish. I've been vibing to it. I got myself a copy on Google Play, and it's been blasting my earphones all day, every day, man. It's shit's hard.
Thanks, man. Appreciate the love, man. So we're going to come with that part 2. That's just the beginning, you know.
We're most definitely looking forward to part 2. I'm sure I can speak for all the fans. In 2 days, which is October 12th, the Loonies are hitting the stage with tons of other West Coast legends for a concert called How the West Was Won. Can you tell our listeners a bit more about it, and also where they can buy last-minute tickets so they can see the Loonies live?
Shit. I think, let me look at the flyer and desire. Okay. You can buy tickets on sale at livenation.com. You have to go to livenation.com and get the tickets. It's at the Toyota Amphitheater. And that's like in up there by Sacramento. So it's in Northern Cali. And yeah, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Too Short, Warren G, the Loonies, many more. You know, so it's gonna be lit, man. You know, pull up, man. Northern Cali, man. Come holler at us, you know. How the West is won. We're gonna show you that. You know, old school pioneer veteran show. You know, no disrespect to the youngsters, but you know, you gotta show them how the West was started and how it was won, man. And these lineups that how the West was won is really the people who, like, you know, with that blueprint, you know, for the West Coast, put on for the West Coast, man, and made the world recognize us, man. So that's the lineups for the West is won. You know what I mean? That's why you got Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Too Short. They usually have 40. You know what I mean? Usually have everybody else, but you know, they got the one in L.A. with all the L.A. groups, man. The DJ Quicks, the Exhibit, and the Alcoholics and everything. They bringing out the full serious stuff. You know, they just try to keep it with that culture that really got the West Coast popping. You know? Shout out to them for even, you know, rocking with us. You know what I mean? K-Day, you know.
And I have to. This is the time that I let the artists that come on the air to give thanks and shoutouts to whoever they want to give thanks and shoutouts to, and also your social media handles. That way, our listeners can shoot you a follow on social media.
Okay, social media. Fucking IG is at Regime General. Twitter is at Real Yukmouth, THA Real Yukmouth. The fucking YouTube channel, Yukmouth TV. The website, smokealotrecords.com. And shit, man, basically, shout out to all the fans, man. Still rocking with motherfucker over 25 years and counting, you know what I mean? That's all. You know, a lot of dudes my age is, you know, got 9 to 5 jobs, man. So it's a blessing to still be employed, you know, by myself, you know, self-employed, you know, still getting this rap money. And the fans still appreciate my music. So shout out to them first, you know, because they pay my bill. Secondly, shout out to the mob, man, my regime niggas, man, everybody, man, all the niggas in the mob, man. There's so many niggas I can't name them, but shout out the whole regime. Shout out to Luniz, Fly, Numb. Shout out you for the interview, man. You have a good one.
Thank you very much, Yukmouth. Have yourself a wonderful night, and I wish you all the best with your concert. I know it's going to go well, but either way, safe travels, bro.
All right, thanks. Peace.
Peace.